Welcome back, guys. In this one, we want to take a quick look at CCIV. CCIV over the past few days has seen quite a lot of action. Obviously, we got highs around $58, and now we have plummeted significantly all the way down to about $34.38. This is currently representing around a 39% decrease in price, literally over the past day. And what is more perplexing than that is that this is in the same time that the merger was confirmed. So you could be asking yourself, why is this one down so significantly? Well, of course, nobody knows for sure why that is, but in tonight's one, I'm giving all of my opinions on why this one is down right now and why it could be an absolute steal at the current price. If you might enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe, because we do cover stock market videos every single day, and of course, we are trying to smash past 10k subscribers on our road to 100k. Thank you for all the support so far, but let's start the video now and look at how this one has been moving. Right, so yeah, the first thing that I want to bring your attention to is a slightly positive action that we are seeing from around 9:30 this morning up until now. I mean, basically, we did see a bit of a sell-off from about 1 o'clock, but realistically, until about 11, this one was bringing itself back up ever so slightly. For the whole day, yes, we are down by about 2.6%, but it is relatively flat in comparison to what we have been seeing over the past 5 days. So what I want to talk specifically about is this big sell-off in action, mainly from about the 22nd up until now. So personally, I believe that Lucid Motors is a very interesting stock, or CCIV as it is currently called. Obviously, a lot of people do generally tend to hype up EV stocks, and we've talked about other types of SPACs on the channel before, like AvePoint or APXT. These are very good stocks, arguably in some cases better than some of the other companies which are going public, but generally speaking, it is usually the case that electric vehicles get the most attention when it comes to SPACs. That's not a bad thing, and it definitely does present some decent opportunities to make quite a lot of money, as we have seen with mergers like ChargePoint, SBE, and others in the same field. But right now, I think what's happened with this stock is it's simply just been overhyped. If we do have a quick look at this one went from about $24 at the start of month all the way to highs of 129% increases in just a few days. So of course, that was in about, let's say, 25 days that it increased by such a significant amount. And that's not a bad thing, obviously. It is a spike, but what really was happening with this one is it was increasing by a significant amount, and there was no real reason for this one. People were just taking that hype, and obviously it pushed up significantly from the 10th up until the 16th and onwards. But I think because there was no actual catalyst, people were just buying this as a speculative play. And of course, a lot of the time with stocks, people tend to sell the news and buy the rumors. I think that is simply what we are seeing right now. So obviously, people probably bought the rumors thinking that it was going to merge. A lot of people did that. As soon as they got that information, hit that sold button, and of course made a very decent profit. Now, I think a lot of people were also selling out around this point here on the 18th, simply due to the fact that they would have made a lot of money in the past few days. So that also makes sense that we saw a dip from there. But of course, strength did come back on, and I think a lot of people definitely sold out as soon as that official merger happened, simply due to the fact they were selling the news. Now, on top of this, another thing that I want to focus on is a more long-term approach for this stock, mainly focusing on the past day and going forwards into the next few weeks. Well, I think now that we have an official merger confirmed, things are going to start moving again. I think that sell-off was bound to happen. I mean, yes, it was extremely steep and it was quite staggering, but overall, a sell-off of some sort was bound to happen, as like I said, people were going to be selling that news. But I think now we are leveling out ever so slightly. We were ever so slightly again in the red today, but not by too much, and I think it is by a justifiable amount. And for this reason, I think this one is going to see a lot more growth up until that merger date. I think this one is definitely going to be one of the more popular SPACs that we have been seeing right now. And if you guys probably bought this one at the highs of around $30 only a few days ago, I think fair enough, that is a relatively high price. Sorry, I'm talking even further up at the $50 point, but mainly as well at the $30 point. If you'd have bought this one from this range up until here, that is fair, but personally, I do believe it could hit higher than that around the date of the merger. So personally, I do believe that this one is going to see more growth, but I think right now is definitely an absolutely fantastic time to buy this stock. There still is a lot of potential, and I don't think it is dead pre-merger. I think it is going to continue to rocket going forwards. I think what we just saw in the past day or two is just a healthy bit of profit taking. I think that is to be understood. So going forwards, I think this one could be a perfect opportunity right now, and I definitely think it's one of the best chances that we have been seeing overall. I think going forwards, it will will see more growth, and I would like to see that happen. I think right now is a fantastic point to buy, but please do tell me what you think down below. I personally think this one is going to see a lot of movement going forwards. I think it could be a decent swing trade to hold until now, and of course going forwards up until that merger. Thank you so much for watching though. I would love to hear what you have to say, so please do drop us a comment. Thank you though. See you in the next one. Goodbye.